When they first met, Goku and Vegeta were complete opposites, with Goku being good and Vegeta being bad. But what would have happened if the roles were reversed? Dragon Ball Sai is a spin-off manga, and it shows what would have happened if Vegeta was the one who was sent to Earth. This is a story created by a guy known as Dragon Garo Lee, who is actually the same person who is working on that Yamcha Reborn story, and unlike the Raditz story, this should be taken nowhere near as seriously, although I will say, it is a very accurate representation of what would have happened if Vegeta was the one who was sent to Earth. The story starts off at the very beginning of Dragon Ball, but before that we have to go back to when Frieza was about to destroy the Saiyan race. This time, Vegeta was not sent out on a mission. You see his father in his Ozaru form on top of Frieza's ship, trying to hold his own. It then cuts to a picture of Vegeta's mother, and since this isn't in English you can't get the full dialogue, but it's pretty clear what's going on. Vegeta's mother was the one to send him to Earth. When Vegeta gets to Earth, he runs into every situation Goku did. Eventually he meets up with Bulma, and this is where the story really starts. Although Vegeta never had time to develop his Saiyan powers, he is still stronger than ever, and as you can imagine, no one in the Dragon Ball half of the series stands a chance. And because he is so strong, events change. Unlike Goku, Vegeta didn't seek out Master Roshi. He didn't even meet Krillin until much later. Vegeta was out with Bulma looking for the Dragon Balls. The Red Ribbon Army was one of the first places he went to, and all their soldiers, including Tao, are out ready to fight. Before they get the chance to do anything, Vegeta has turned the entire Red Ribbon headquarters to rubble. He then runs into Piccolo, and the same thing happens. No one can touch Vegeta. It then skips ahead to the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament, and this is where things start to get pretty cool. So instead of Tien getting matched up with Tao, this time it's Vegeta. Now there's no way Tao can sneak in a knife to try and hurt Vegeta, so what he does is goes after Bulma. Tao threatens to kill her if he moves even 1 foot, and says to Vegeta quote for quote, "I did my homework. This is the woman you love." As soon as he said that, Vegeta blew off his arm. Tao then just runs away, and that is how Vegeta and Bulma happened in Dragon Ball Sai. Vegeta then makes it to the final round of the tournament with Piccolo, and he is tearing him apart. This is the exact opposite of what Goku had to go through. Vegeta pretty much tells him to leave and go get stronger, and that brings the Dragon Ball half of the story to a close. It starts out on Master Roshi's island. Vegeta and Bulma have a kid, and his name is Trunks. Vegeta then all of a sudden senses a larger power coming to the island, and who else could it be but Raditz? He introduces himself by saying that he has finally found the son of Vegeta. He goes on to tell him the entire backstory, and for some reason Vegeta really didn't like hearing him say it. He kills Raditz, but their entire conversation had been transmitted back to Nappa and Kakarot. Goku is a lower class Saiyan, but he's been on the brink of death more than enough times to make up for it, and he is now thought to be equal, if not stronger than Vegeta. This next part is kind of depressing, but no one else is training for Nappa and Goku. Vegeta makes a strong point and says that he is the only one that can beat them, so Yamcha, Krillin, and even Piccolo are made even more irrelevant. 3 months pass, and the Saiyans arrive on Earth, and this time they're not here for the Dragon Balls, but instead for Vegeta. They pull out their scouters to try and find where he is, and Goku says to himself, "This is all wrong. Vegeta should have never set foot on this planet." Time passes as they travel halfway around the globe. It is now nighttime, and the fight is about to begin. It starts with Nappa vs Vegeta. Since he was raised on Earth, Vegeta controls his power level and it rises to above 10,000. At this point, there is nothing Nappa can do. Vegeta is on another level, and Nappa actually resorts to something that brings back a lot of memories. He begins to glow and self-destructs. Vegeta for the most part is unaffected, and his battle with Goku, or should I say Kakarot, begins. The fight is very similar to the actual Goku vs Vegeta fight, but how it ends is completely different. As the battle goes on over time, you can tell that Goku is stronger than Vegeta, and as he is about to kill him, Korin from Korin's tower appears. He gives Vegeta some of the secret water that he never had as a child, and this is a really nice touch. When Goku killed King Piccolo in Dragon Ball, he had the Ozaru behind him representing his Saiyan race. This time, when Vegeta drank it, you see a small glimpse of Super Saiyan. They start to fight again, and it goes on for a long time. To sum it up, Goku doesn't kill Vegeta, and Vegeta doesn't kill Goku. What happens is Vegeta agrees to leave Earth with Goku. Goku has plans of overthrowing Frieza, and he needs Vegeta's help to do it. We get to see a flashback of Goku when he was serving Frieza and what happened when he opposed him, and it did not end well for Goku. Just like any other Saiyan from that time period, he was nothing compared to Frieza. And that is the story of if Vegeta was sent to Earth instead of Goku. That is actually where my version of the manga ended, but they are hinting pretty big that Vegeta would go on to be the first Super Saiyan and beat Frieza just like Goku did. This was a fun story. For ages people have always been saying what if Vegeta was sent to Earth, and